Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy Slim Biz, aka Jarnell, checking in. How's everybody doing out there? I hope that you are blessed. I hope that the ancestors are guiding you and protecting you in your genres when dealing with life. Now, I speak so much on how spirituality and things of that nature, but you also should know that I am a metaphysicist, so to say, in my own little way. I study science very frequently. I um I know the molecular structure of the melanated person. I just want to share this information with y'all. How I stated that the mind is a biological computer and the DNA is a database. But I'm gonna do this video specifically on the mind. All right, you have five base wave systems in the mind, and I'm gonna give you the definition of each wave system and the advantages and disadvantages you will have when operating these systems. Okay. Now I know all of them off top, but I want to give you the full definition. All right. So let me grab my phone, my jack. All right. You got five different type of systems as far as operating the mind. You have the gamma wave system. You have the beta wave system, which is BETA, beta waves. You have your alpha wave system. You have your theta wave system, which is THETA. You have your delta wave system, and that's it. So that's all five. All five systems that correspond with operating the mind. Now I'm going to give you the definition of each system, the benefits you will have if they are vibrating the correct way, and the disadvantage you will have if it's not vibrating the correct way. And I will tell you some of the things you do on a daily basis that we all can relate to, because I'm a dude from the streets, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, let's get into the first one. The gamma wave system. This is the things that people take up when these people spend thousands and thousands of dollars taking up psychology or therapy and all this extra shit. You just do this shit at home and learn it on your own. I'm self-educated. All right, gamma waves. All right, these are involved in higher processing tasks as well as cognitivity, functionality. Gamma waves are important for learning, memory, and information processing. It is thought that it vibrates at 40 hertz. Gamma waves is important for binding our senses in regards to perception and are involved in learning new material. It has been found that individuals who are mentally challenged and have learning disabilities tend to have lower grammar activity than average. Again, when you're vibrating on your gamma wave frequency, it's at 40 to 100 hertz. All right. Too much of that shit will have you with anxiety issues. Okay. You will have high arousal. You will have stress. Too little of gamma waves, if you're vibrating, you will have ADHD, you will have depression and learning disabilities. To increase your gamma waves, do a lot of meditation. All right, let's go to the next one, which is beta waves. Beta waves, BETA waves, which is associated all dealing with the mind, people. All right, these are known as high frequency, low amplitude brain waves, are commonly observed while they are awake. This is a form of what you do when you're daydreaming, okay? They are involved in consciousness thought, logical thinking, and tend to have a stimulating effect. Having the right amount of beta waves allows us to focus and complete our schoolwork or work-based tasks easily. Having too much beta waves may lead us to experiencing excessive stress and or anxiety. The higher beta frequencies are associated with high levels of arousal. When you drink caffeine or have another stimulant, your beta activity will naturally increase. Think of these as being a very brain fast waves that most exhibit throughout in one day in order to complete conscious tasks such as critical thinking, writing, reading, and socialization. So the megahertz far as it vibrating is 12 hertz to 40 hertz. Too much, you will have too much adrenaline. Okay, you will have anxiety issues. Okay, you will have the incapabilities to relax. All right. Too little of it, you will have ADHD problems. You will have daydreaming problems. You will have depression problems. All right. Better ways to increase beta waves, BETA, is drink coffee, um, energy drinks, not the fucked up energy drinks, the real deal organic energy drinks, and various stimulants. You know what I'm saying? When dealing with your beta waves, your BETA waves, I learned that to vibrate those correctly are when you are with your loved ones, like your kids, your family members, and stuff like that. It arouses you. It keeps you vibrating on an easier level. All right. Now, when I say arouse, I don't mean like I want to have sex with you. All right. I mean arouse you from a mental standpoint, that you are in a balance with your chakras. You have this thing called alpha waves. Okay, this is the frequency rate on range bridges that gap between our consciousness thinking and our subconscious mind. In other words, alpha is the frequency range between beta and theta. It helps us to calm down necessarily and promotes feelings of deep relaxation. If we become stressed, a phenomenon called alpha blocking, which may occur, involves excessive beta activity and little alpha. Essentially, the beta waves block out the production of alpha because we become too aroused. And the frequency range of this is 8 hertz to 12 hertz, which is moderate. Too much of this, it'll cause daydreaming, incapabilities to focus and to relax. Too little of this cause anxiety, high stress, and insomnia and OCD. You know what I mean? Like, you know how people just can't stop fucking. I think I got OCD too. I don't know. I think I do. But to increase your alpha waves and give it balance, you ain't gonna believe this is the truth. Alcohol, okay? Alcohol. This is the thing, and I'm gonna go specifically on this video with drugs too, because I think that my alpha waves dictate the whole functionality of my body. Alcohol, marijuana, relaxants, and some antidepressants. Now, when I say alcohol, I don't mean like the toxic alcohols. I'm talking about natural, which is like I said, wine. You know what I'm saying? Marijuana is one of the drugs I do recommend. I don't smoke marijuana in particular because I know that I know the molecular structure of my body and my kundalini is fully vibrating. That if I was to smoke or whatever, I would have to be in a state where I am completely relaxed in an environment that's I'm conducive and cool with in order for me to smoke marijuana. Other than that, no, because my shit is fully vibrating. See, when you do drugs, people, I'm gonna get on that in a second. Let me finish up. You got your theta waves. This particular frequency range is involved in daydreaming and sleep. Theta waves are connected to us experiencing and feeling deep and raw emotions. Too much theta activity can make people thrown and throw out depression frequencies. Likely suggestible are based off of what they are when they are deeply relaxed. A semi-hypnotic state. Theta has its benefits for helping improve our intuition, creativity, and makes us more natural. Okay, and the frequency range of this is 4 hertz to 8 hertz. Too much of this causes ADHD and depression. All of these, when you get into all of your waves. Now I got one more, which is delta waves. These are the slowest recorded brain waves in human beings. They are found often in infants, as well as young children. As we age, we tend to produce less delta even during sleep. But they are associated with the deepest levels of relaxation and restoration, healing sleep. They have also been found and involved in unconscious bodily functions such as regulating the heartbeat and digestion. Aquadate productions of delta waves help us feel completely rejuvenated after we wake up from a good night's sleep. If there is a abnormal delta activity, an individual may experience learning disabilities or have difficulties maintaining consciousness or awareness. All right. Now those are all 5 of the wave functions. Now I want to get on what I think is more associated with me overall, which is my alpha wave. My alpha wave, I think I vibrate at a higher level on my alpha wave. Okay. So when I say when we talk about the drug aspect, okay, because I know you all are familiar with this symbol right here. This is what your pharmaceuticals in the medical department stole from ancient Kemet and from the ancient Egyptians. When you see that staff, that represents Kundalini energy. Look up any doctor or any clinic, they're going to have this shit inside their office. This is what they stole, people, because they understand the molecular structure of our body. Because you have chakras, right? Everything from your first chakra all the way up to your crown chakra, which is you see right here at the top. I'm sorry, my finger. Yeah, you see right there. All right. Now, when we talk about the way the mind operates, you have this Kundalini energy that shoots from your first chakra all the way up to your 33rd vertebrae. Once it enters your 33rd vertebrae, it then shoots into this thing called a pituitary gland. The pituitary gland opens up like a latch door, and you have a chemical that shoots in it. This is when you talk about psychiatric abilities and hallucination and things of that nature. This also frequently happens when you smoke or you do drugs or you under the influence of some other substance. Okay. Now, when I talk about drugs and things of that nature, let's just be all the way real here. Drugs been around forever. You know what I'm saying? And people say, well, I ask people, well, why you smoke weed? They say I smoke weed because it came from Earth. Coca leaves also came from Earth. Coca leaves were not fucking man-made. They was around with the ancient Egyptians. You know why? Because upon them trying to be at a more relaxed stage or state, and because everybody molecular structure is different, it's like when you smoke the weed, that's what you're doing. You're actually shooting the kundalini up to your fucking head. You're shooting the energy up to your head, like straight into it. Because there are stages. There are stages to unlocking the kundalini energy. But when you smoke, you actually when you smoke the weed or whatever, that energy shoots straight into your motherfucking. It's like a straight. It's like a, I don't know. I can't. It's like a strong dose without it taking its time. You just straight up hitting me with overdose of fucking heroin or something. And that's when you say, that's how you get the sensation when saying I feel like I'm high or whatever. That's nothing but kundalini energy. Now let's go back to yeah, the weed, and I said about the cocaine and things like that. Coca leaf's been around for the longest, you know what I'm saying? The ancient Egyptians used to chew the fucking goddamn coca leaves or whatever when they wanted to reach a certain state of mind. When the weed wasn't working for them, they used to actually chew the fucking coca leaf to reach a certain state of mind when they want to connect with our ancestors. I'm not telling everybody to go out and do cocaine. I don't do cocaine. I'm just telling you that drugs been around for the longest. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes towards marijuana or things of that nature, people tend to become recreational users of it and not know why they're using it. So when you're, now I told you got the 5 functions of the brain. If you're constantly smoking weed, you are automatically pushing your body and your mind to be at a delta state at all times. You do it when you want to reach a certain level of consciousness. And I have other motherfuckers who silly as hell who don't understand the molecular structure of their body. When I ask them why they smoke weed, they say because it relaxes me. Matter of fact, it makes me more focused. You know why it makes you more focused? Because your mind and your body has got to a certain level of accepting being at a delta state of mind. Straight up, if you go back and you think about it, was you the same before you started smoking weed, or did you change after you started smoking weed? You see what I'm saying? Even with any drug, even with drinking. You know, I know that if I do too much alcohol, it will put me more in a delta state of mind. I'm in an alpha state of mind now, but I know if I drink too much alcohol, it will put me at a delta state of mind, which is associated with feelings and emotions and shit like that. That's why you think when people get drunk, they say some of the most silliest shit. You see what I'm saying? So understand how the body works, people. You know what I'm saying? Understand how the mind works before you make a subscription to doing things. You know what I mean? Do your homework on your shit, bro. But that's just a little something, man. I ain't want to make this video too long. But y'all stay 100, stay prosperous, stay real with yourself. I'm out of here, biz, straight like that.